Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading When You Cry by Briar Lightwolf on Wattpad. So let's get into it. Midoriya. When you cry, he would most likely cry with you. He has a heart made of jello, so when he sees even one tear in your eye, he would break down. Though that doesn't mean he was any less supportive. He knew just what to do. He would hug you very close to him and stroke your hair as you both sobbed. Sometimes, he would kiss your forehead ever so softly and whisper things like, "It's okay. I love you, Anne. Don't cry." He was awfully sweet, and the two of you would be trying to desperately calm the other down. It was adorable, honestly. He just loved you too much, and his poor soul couldn't stand to see you crying, especially when you were the person he cared about the most. So excuse him if you got a little bit teary-eyed at you. But he does try his best to make you happy, even if he does cry along with you at first. He would not hesitate to help you in any way, or at the very least, hold you until you began to calm down. Bakugou. He will first just stare at you as you watch the tears roll down your cheeks. Sadly, or unfortunately for you, he was not used to this, so he has no idea where to start in comforting you. Although, once he has had enough of watching you cry and seeing you in pain, he would walk over to you and wrap his arms around your waist, pulling you close and hugging you tightly. If he was feeling extremely nice and sympathetic, then he would also whisper things like this: "Don't worry, I'm here." Or, "Don't cry, Ryan. There's no need for that." Or even, "It's alright. It'll be fine." But that was even rare, because Bakugou was not optimistic by nature. However, at the very least, he would not ever let go of you until he knew for a fact that you were feeling better. Even if he seemed rough on the outside, he loved you just as much as you loved him, and he cared enough about you that he wanted you to be happy. Todoroki. He would cuddle with you, giving you kisses and sweets, especially since he never got any affection as a cat, even when he needed it most, so he'd focus on doing that. He also knew how much you loved to be cuddled and kissed, so he uses that to help make you feel better. He would let you sob into his chest as he kept his arms around you in a very tight hug. He would warm up his left side automatically. He didn't even notice, but he would do it just so you felt warm and cozy, as he gives you light kisses on your nose, forehead, lips, and cheeks, and sometimes even on your neck too. And he would not stop, not until you felt comfortable and calmed down enough that your tears had stopped and slowed down. And even then, he would smile at you for the rest of the day. Kirishima. He would panic at first. He just did not know if he should kiss you, or cuddle with you, or watch a movie with you, or go shopping with you. There were so many choices, and he had no idea what to do. You were his first partner, so it was a bit confusing and risky for him. Then, he finally makes his decision, and it's always him letting you give him a makeover. He will let you do his makeup, nails, hair, and sometimes you let him borrow some of your clothes. Even though your shirts were a little too tight for him, he manages to put them on without ripping them. Then, you two have a fashion show, and of course, he lets you in, since you're his precious princess, and he loved seeing you smile. And by the end of it, you would have forgotten about what made you sad in the first place, and would have calmed down. Kaminari. He would shower you with kisses and hugs. He'd put a movie on and hug you tightly while you cried. Sometimes, he even strokes your hair and tells you cheesy pickup lines to make you laugh. There was a time when you were crying because of a TV show, and he just started kissing your neck, and he would occasionally whisper things like, "It's okay, it's just a TV show, it's not real," and I'll make you feel better by then. And sometimes it works, and he sends you fanfiction. You would stop crying and hit him on the head for being so inconsiderate. But of course, you could never be mad at this ball of sunshine, and the two of you would cuddle until you fell asleep. Sero. Sero would let you vent if you wanted, but you could also understand when you needed a distraction. He would often play video games with you to distract you, cuddle you, or this alternative, and this was the one he favored the most. He would pick you up and put you down in his lap, picking up your favorite manga, and he would flip it open in front of you, reading out loud the text, and voicing out the characters as well, mimicking the original voices. It would be pleasant, and sometimes he would make it sound very funny too. And on occasion, you would end up crying and laughing at the same time, and he would just laugh along, holding you closer and pressing a soft kiss to your forehead. He would be happy that you were calming down, and once you were calm enough and no longer crying, he would then stop, if you wanted, of course, and then he would begin to ask you about what made you cry in the first place, letting you vent thoroughly and tell him about your troubles. And once you were done, he would either comfort you by being sympathetic, or offer advice, or try to find a way to solve it with you. Either way, he would not stop until he was sure that everything was back to normal, and that you're feeling alright by the end of it.